There was a bombing in New York last Saturday night, and the bombing was kind of like a terror attack in New York, in Manhattan. Um, so what happened was there was some explosives and some there was explosions in New York, Manhattan, in Chelsea, Manhattan, where the bombing occurred. So people got hurt and people ran into the streets. There were glass flying everywhere. And then after that, um but the mayor of New York, Mayor Bill de Blasio of New York, the mayor of New York, he says that the bombing in New York and in New Jersey could possibly be terror related. Right here in the United States, right here in New York, there's there's this terror cell going on in New York and in New Jersey. So the bombings in New Jersey and in New York, it's believed to be the same. It was caused by the same person that was kind of being seen on a video camera right before the explosions. So that person or that suspect, I think, is now currently in police custody because those two bombings are connected from New Jersey and New York, and it's so the same guy that blew up the explosives or the explosions in New Jersey. That's the same man that did that same attack in New York, Manhattan as well too. So the FBI, the FBI in New Jersey and the police, they were in a very serious confrontation when they found the guy that carried out those attacks, that carried out the bombings in New York and in New Jersey. And that person started to there was a between the police and the suspect himself. There were a shooting confrontation going on. There were a shooting confrontation going on. The suspect got hurt, and now he's currently in police custody. So this is exactly what's going on. It's like a whole different scene from 9/11, from what we've seen on 9/11, because on 9/11, on September 11, there were two planes that flew into the World Trade Center, and now currently today, there's this terrorist attack in New York that happened just last Saturday in New York City, where people got hurt in a really big, massive explosion in New York because of a homegrown terror a cell in New York. So I'm very sure that the mayor of New York is very confident himself that he's trying to urge every New Yorkers to be on the highest alert at all times. Whether if you're on the train, if you're on the bus, or if you're at any public place in New York, you always gotta be aware of your surroundings. And if you see something, you always gotta say something about a suspicious package or some kind of device, explosive device that could quickly go off, that even a robot can't disarm the device. So this is very, very serious about these attacks, these homegrown terrorist attack right here in the United States, right here in New York, and it's happening everywhere. There's always a bombing happening everywhere in New York and in New Jersey. Nowhere is safe for anybody to try and go to in public. You can't go to a public place without being hurt or being thrown out a window or without your freaking head being blown off. It's so crazy. It's very, very crazy how these attacks keeps happening every time. So this is why we always gotta stay safe and aware. So that's my message on this YouTube video. And when you're out there in public, be aware of your surroundings because it is crazy out there. These terror guys are crazy out there and they want to blow your freaking head off.